Hey everyone, how are you? It is the eve before Valentine's. Valentine's Eve, is that a thing? I don't know.
It is now.
I'm Katie, this is Adam, and welcome to Stop
Fireside
Chat. So we're realizing that we matched the fire. Got some orange, got some rusty color, and we're so glad you guys are here. So last week we talked about if you are single on Valentine's Day and being mindful of those that are. My friend Barb Roos wrote a really good post today that we're going to share below because it's something, if you are single, it's an encouragement. If you are not single, it's an encouragement to be mindful of people that this is a really hard holiday for. And even if you are married, it could be a really hard holiday. Maybe you're in a difficult marriage. Maybe your spouse isn't very romantic. Maybe neither one of you really like Valentine's Day. Maybe, there's something else I was going to say. Oh, maybe you really wish your spouse would, acknowledge it, but they're just not into it. I think the biggest thing is be honest with each other. I used to do this weird thing like, oh, don't get me anything. But I really wanted them to, and it was just weird. Although, I feel that, again, it's like, let's just go out to eat or something. Anyway.
But do you really mean that?
Well, I do want some flowers from Aldi. They're like $4, right? Here's the other thing. Your spouse cannot read your mind. For so long, I would just be like, we know each other so well. Surely he knows that I want blah, 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 whatever it was. He didn't know. He's not a mind reader. She's not a mind reader. So if you have expectations or sexpectations for Valentine's Day, try to communicate those because I think that's where we get ourselves in trouble, right?
That's right.
He's kind of hoarse, so he might be a little more quiet.
I'll be the strong, silent type today.
But communicate expectations and say, hey, I'd really like some flowers. And for me, it's like, please don't spend a lot of money on them. And that makes me happy when he finds pretty flowers that didn't cost very much money, right?
It's much harder in the winter to just find some beautiful wildflowers along the side of the road and stop and pick them.
Yeah, I was almost a van on the side of the road. It was so icy. So we told you we've had like a zillion snow days. Now there's a 2-hour delay.
17
days.
snow days.
Wow. Does that include the delays and the fog delays?
Probably.
Here's the thing that I was thinking about. Here is what I'm thinking about. If you are in an area that's been affected by snow days, here is a way, something you could do for Valentine's Day. And I was thinking about this on my way home, and I want to do this. There are people that the bus drivers, is at least in our area, I think this is true, the bus drivers, it could be like cafeteria workers, that kind of thing. If people are aides, like a teacher's aide, they're not getting paid. I think they get paid for only so many days, and they are way over those days. And so I'd encourage you, get them a gift card or take them some flowers or maybe something practical like a grocery card or a gas card or something, although maybe they're not driving anywhere because they're stuck. But maybe a nice card, some chocolate, something that just says, hey, we appreciate you. And the other thing that would be cool to do is if you are going out tomorrow night, maybe do something special for your server because they're working on Valentine's Day. And my hunch is, sure, maybe they're getting some good tips, but maybe they don't want to really be doing that on Valentine's Day. So
maybe they'd rather be doing something else.
That's right. So anyways, we talked about this a little last week, but we still have at least 4, possibly 5 more of these books, 31 Creative Ways to Love and Encourage Her. So if you're a dude, a guy, and you have a girlfriend, you have a spouse, and you would like a copy of this, just let us know. And it's $10. That includes shipping as long as you are not in another country, if you're in the continental U.S. And we will ship this.
What if they're in Canada?
It would be a lot. No, I'm sorry.
Canada is closer to
Okay,
us than
all right. If they,
many of the
that's true.
states.
I don't know what shipping costs for Canada, but maybe if they wanted to do $20, maybe.
I don't know what international.
But
shipping
maybe
is.
that's how much it would cost for me to ship it. I don't know. But anyway, if you want to join us in going through Jefferson, Alaska, can't talk. Let me try again. Jefferson and
Alyssa.
Bethke. Not really a tongue twister, but 31 creative ways to love and encourage her. It's a real. It's not that consuming, if that makes sense. Like there's a little bit that they encourage you with, and then you do what it says. Like for example, one's about food. So it says, use food to your advantage today. Build your relationship. Maybe cook a meal for her. It could mean taking her out to a restaurant. Just really simple, practical ideas. I don't know about you, but sometimes I just need something to spark. You know, I mean, we're going on, 17 and a half years here, and I love this guy, but sometimes I'm not the most creative anymore, you know, right? Yes?
Okay.
No, I mean, like, you know, when you're dating, you're like, oh, I'm going to leave you notes all the time and put lipstick on and kiss the note.
Put perfume on the nose
Yeah.
so it smells like me.
Right, anyway. But even if you are a girlfriend or a wife, you can do this too. I mean, even though it's talking about her, you can look at it and be like, okay, I'm going to make a meal for my man. Right? There is a counterpart for this, but
we just don't have it.
we don't have it. So let us know if you want to participate. And then I think in March, in the Hammock Time Hangout Hub, we're going to be going through this book. I think, together.
Question
Hey,
mark?
Tara, it's fun to see you live. Yeah, so we thought it'd be fun to go through that together and talk about it and strengthen our relationship. So 31 creative ways to love and encourage her. Let us know if you guys want a copy of that. So, Valentine's Day, Reed. It's tomorrow.
That's right.
What is something you guys think is fun? We have found it's not that fun for us to go to a restaurant on the day because it's so packed.
So busy.
We're in a college town and it's just busy. So we tend to like to, get busy. We tend to like to maybe go another time. Hey Mary, how are you?
Hi Jerry.
Oh, good call. So we tend to like to go maybe out to eat another time. Or sometimes just watch a fun movie on Netflix. One time, I just have to brag for a minute, this guy made me chocolate-covered strawberries, right? Am I remembering that correctly? They were so good. But I won't be doing that this year because the sugar fast has a few more days.
And there have been so many times where I've been thoughtful and offered her something, and she just kind of goes, and I'm like, oh, sorry.
Not trying to tempt
I'll
me.
eat that.
Anyways, so what are some things that you guys like to do on Valentine's Day?
Fun ideas, fun date ideas.
Yeah,
Cheap, free,
creative.
creative.
And also, let us know if maybe you're not a fan of it. Because some people are just like, it's a commercial holiday. We should celebrate love every day. Which you should, but I think it's a good reminder. In Bible times, they had lots of celebrations to help remind them of things. And I think, Jerry says hi too. Hey Jerry, and I think it's important to remember, like, I mean, this might be a stretch, but like with communion, you remember what Jesus did. Valentine's Day, okay, they're not equals, but remember Jesus' lavish love for us so that we can love others with the love he's given us.
He
See
gave
how
you
I
the
tried to
capability and the capacity to love.
not on our own strength, but his, right?
Yeah.
Because left to our own devices, I think we're pretty selfish,
Hi Tammy.
right?
That's right.
Did you want to say TT?
Nope.
Hi,
Certainly
Tammy. So, what is, maybe, we're asking you lots of things. Yes, Tara, I'm going to share a post. Did you read Barb Roos's post? It's really good. I'm going to share that link after we get off the show here. But let us know, do you like Valentine's Day or do you not? If you do like Valentine's Day, what is something that you enjoy doing? Hey, Christine.
Hi Christine.
And the last thing was, Totally lost it.
Never had it.
I was going to say, I don't know. I don't know what I was going to say. So what are we doing for Valentine's Day?
What are we doing for Valentine's Day?
I know one thing we're doing.
Guess where I'm taking you?
To clean the attic.
With Christy?
Yes,
and
with some friends. We're getting together tomorrow, and I think Christine's making some sweet treats that I will not be having, but it's okay.
I will be enjoying
your happiness makes me happy.
Thank you for sacrificing in that for me.
But we're organizing the attic at our church and talk about
and some other rooms.
Yeah. So talk about tidying up, which we've been doing. Yes, so you don't celebrate Valentine's Day. We kind of agreed up from the beginning. So, Mary, that's the thing. Like, if you're both okay with that, great. But maybe revisit it year to year, because we have seen some couples where it's like one of them would really like to do something, but the other doesn't want to. So sometimes the other one pretends that they're okay with it, but secretly inside, they're really not. It reminds me of a story, Mr. Reed. Can I tell you the story? Okay.
Yes.
So, we had some friends, and I think she had said she didn't want a ring. Do you know the story I'm saying?
An engagement ring?
An engagement ring, right? Did she have a wedding ring, though?
Okay.
Yes? Okay, but she had one engagement ring, but then, like, I think she was being genuine at the time, but then later it really bothered her. And so, after, like, I want to say 30 years of marriage or something, she told her husband, and he got her one, and she was so happy, but for so long, like, they had once thought that, you know, and then she had changed, but she just felt like bad about it. Yeah. And so he was so glad, because not a mind reader. So, anyway. Anything else?
True.
Anything to declare?
I love you.
I love you too. And here's the thing, guys. Valentine's Day, it is just today, but let's love others, our spouses, our friends, our coworkers. Obviously, don't love them all with the same love. That's weird. But with the love that God has given you for others every day of the year, not just on Valentine's Day.
Good job.
But I do think it would be really fun to spread love around to people, you know, like waitresses and like we talked about with the school employees. It's a good day. And I think when you show other people love that day, it makes the day not so weird. Like, you're not just sitting around go, what's someone going to do for me? At our daughter's school, the choir does, what are they called? Valentines. And you can hire the choir to come into class and sing to somebody. That's intense. It's cool. But that's intense. Like, if you, I mean, it kind of reminds me of the one time my friend and I went to, like, it was like a Texas Roadhouse or Longhorn Steakhouse, is that what it's called? Anyway, I had to sit up on a saddle while they sang to me. That was embarrassing.
I would pay to see that.
It was embarrassing. All right, guys, we hope that you have a great, fantastic, wonderful day tomorrow. Know that regardless of your circumstances, you are so loved by the Lord. You are not more or less than based on your relationship status, and we just hope that you have a great day. See you later.
Bye.